Hey everybody, my name is Christian and welcome back to Subnautica Experimental Now. Last episode, I had a look around inside this precursor base, and it has now been fully retextured. The inside is pretty much done, I think. I mean, they might update it a bit further, but it's pretty much done, fully textured and all that. It looks really damn cool, so we're just going to have a quick tour of that. But another thing that happened last episode was we found a couple PDA things that, like, download data onto your PDA. And we found a couple of them and read them. But turns out there were loads more, and I was a bit of a doof, and I didn't really look for any more, because I didn't really assume there would be, but there are. But thanks to the command known as encyall, which if you don't know how to spell, it's this. Oh, that's it, there. This will give you all of the encyclopedia entries, so all of the... everything, basically. I have no idea what this is, but it's got a strange texture, and it kind of reminds me of a door. This reminds me of a hangar of some kind, I don't know why, it just does. Anyway, so we're going to have a quick read of the stuff that's in these encyclopedias now, because I missed a lot of them. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of stuff there is actually going on in the story. I haven't actually read any of these other than the ones that I did read in the last episode, so these will be really damn interesting. So let's get on to it. Okay, so let's start reading. Alien thermal plant. This system converts thermal energy to electric current at 90% efficiency. Some of this energy is chemically stored on site, whilst unknown mechanisms appear to be transferring most of it to remote locations elsewhere on the planet. 30% is stored for emergency use, 30% is for the ground-to-air weapon system, which is this gun that we're in currently, I'd imagine. 22% primary research facility, 11% secondary bio-research facility, and 7% self-warping quarantine enforcer units. The system appears to be fully automated and, given current understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. Facility locations have been downloaded to individual memory cards to generate HUD-mounted signals. So I'm guessing when you find this PDA entry, it will give you these coordinates in your inventory and you'll be able to go to them. And I'd imagine it will take you to all of these different bases. Damage report. Massive internal damage recorded in Lifeform Containment Unit 7, Leviathan. So this is talking about the Sea Emperor Leviathan. And they have a lifeform containment, which is where they're keeping it, and there's been a huge something's going on, like a riot or something, from the Leviathan, obviously. Facility structural integrity compromised. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Initiated planetary quarantine protocol. Warning, no ships will be permitted to enter or leave orbit without proper clearance, and orbital clearance will not be granted to infected individuals. Clean genetic signature required. So, now I think the 1 specimen unaccounted for is the Sea Emperor Leviathan. Now, a lot of people also think that, and they have said that, well, I mean, they haven't said it directly, but they've implied that there's going to be more than 1 Sea Emperor. Whether there is more than 1 or whether there was more than 1 is 2 different things, but 314 specimens could be, 314 Sea Emperors. Like, they could be juvenile Sea Emperors, they could be completely different specimens, whatever. But they're in containment units, and they've killed 314 out of 315 of them. I think that 1 specimen is a Sea Emperor, and that's kind of what the whole story is going on about. But the thing is about this is, when you get an infection, it says initiated planetary quarantine protocol. So basically the warpers are going to be going around trying to stop the infection from spreading, it seems to be. Whatever the infection is, we don't know, but that's kind of what I'm getting from this. But the thing is, we see the warpers as evil, or something like that, or the precursors, we see them as kind of evil, because they've shot down our ship, they've shot down the Degassi and other ships that will come in the future. Spoiler report. Spoiler warning, there you go. But surely, I mean, the best way to control the spread of a disease is certainly not to start killing people. That's not how you do it. That's not how we would do it on Earth. I mean, it may be in a kind of backwards country. I don't really know how they do it. But here, like, this day and age, we don't normally just kill off whole countries of people that are infected. That's not how we do it. We find cures, we do stuff like that. But these guys are actually just killing people to stop the spread of the disease. Now, that sounds awful because they're killing people, but they are stopping the spread of disease to possible other planets, which does save other planets from the disease. And that could spell the end of life in the universe, really. If everybody got the disease and carried it from planet to planet, everywhere would die. Because this disease seems to be killing everything. So it seems actually what the warpers are doing is kind of self-containment. They're keeping everything within the planet, not letting anything leave, especially if it's infected. And no one can enter. because they will get the disease and probably leave again. So that is why they're shooting down ships, in my opinion. You can obviously have yours in the comments below. If you agree with someone's opinion, give it a like, and we'll move on to the next bit. But that's really interesting. Infection results. You have been infected with a previously unknown bacterium. It is currently multiplying in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time 2 weeks. Estimated survival time 9%. Estimated survival chance. Estimated time of death 5 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection, but efficiency is proving low. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms. Expect these to be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. The recommended steps are the bacterium is waterborne, suggesting the indigenous ecosystem has evolved successful countermeasures. This may be a productive area of research. Okay, so I don't really know what this means. I think it means that because it's waterborne, this means that most of the creatures here have found a way to not be infected. Maybe their immune systems are too strong for the disease, and they're saying that this may be a good place to research how to cure the disease or whatever. I think that's what... I don't really know. As I said, go in the comments below, tell me. Research bacteria profile. Bacterial mechanisms attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1, none. So no symptoms straight away as soon as you get it. Stage 2, gradual immune system failure. Stage 3, unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Now, I don't know what that means. Does that mean, like, is it kind of like cancer? Does it mutate cells? I don't really know what that means there, but, you know. Stage 4, complete shutdown of executive function. Confirmed death so far, 143 billion. Treatment procedure unknown. So 143 billion things have died from this disease. That is quite the epidemic. Wow, I expected thousands, not billions. Okay, so it's worse than we thought. It's a really, really bad disease. So basically, as soon as if you were in this guy's situation, you landed on a planet, you had no idea there was any infection whatsoever, you started feeling a bit ill, and then you read this, you'd probably break down and cry, because you're dead, basically. If 143 billion people have died from this, or not people, things, probably including people, have died from this disease, you're here with no medical help whatsoever, probably no experience in medical history, anything like that. We don't know what our job was, I don't think. We're gonna die. That's all you can think when you see that, but that is crazy. Yep, mutates the basic genetic structure, so it's kind of like cancer, I guess. Be interesting to see how many people have actually died from cancer in the world ever, like recorded deaths. I don't know. It won't be near that, I wouldn't imagine, but it'll be a lot. Okay. Secondary Bioresearch Facility. Personnel, 7. Function, live specimen study. Objective, synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated CARA. So that's what they're calling the bacterium, I'm guessing. Method, infection of live specimens with bacteria, observations of immune response, surviving specimens sent to primary facility for further analysis. So basically they're infecting... This is kind of like what that guy did with cowpox. He purposefully injected people with cowpox, and it made their immune systems immune to cowpox. That's basically what preventative injections do. Like if you have a meningitis jab, they're injecting you with a very small amount of meningitis, basically, I think. Don't quote any of this. Basically just a very small amount that your body can cope with, and that basically just means now that your body can cope with any amount of bacteria, any amount of meningitis bacteria that you could get, and you're immune to it, basically. I don't know if that's entirely true, but that's what I think anyway, so correct me, I'm not a whale biologist. Infection of live specimen with that, yeah, okay, so the surviving ones go to the primary facility, which is probably the most important, which is probably one in the active larva zone, or the inactive larva zone, we don't know. Precautions. Remote research site to reduce risk of contagion. Off-site thermal power generator, ground-to-air weapon system in case of security breach. So the research site is actually in the middle of nowhere, so probably the lava zone. It could be the lava zone or it could be the Lost River, we don't know. It could be any of them. And then obviously the thermal power where it's coming from is coming from the active/inactive lava zone, we don't know which. But it seems like they're they have a base in the active lava zone, and that's probably what that big box was that we found inside the lava castle. That's actually probably generating the power for the whole network, and somehow, as it's said in here, the alien thermal plant, it somehow transfers it to all of the different bases, which is really cool. I think that's what we're doing anyway. I think that's what it says. Yeah. Translation of gun terminal. So, unidentified craft in orbit of this planet will be destroyed, and then random gibberish. This planet is random gibberish. Weapons set to target all vessels without proper clearance. Remote thermal generator set to continuous autonomous mode. Deep facility offline. Secondary facility compromised. So, the deep facility, I think, is probably the active lava zone, or the inactive lava zone. It could be the Lost River. I have absolutely no idea. But anyway, this is looking really damn cool. I'm going to just pop in the water to see with it. What the hell is that? Where are all these tubes? What the hell? Oh, that's freaky. I don't know about you, but something about these tubes just freaks me out. I mean, they're not alive or anything. They're just... What the hell? Well, now we know why they float and how they float. Whether I wanted to or not, we now know. Okay, and someone told me about a massive moon pool in this area. In this, in this gun thing. So I'm going to have a quick look around, see if I can find it. Because apparently it's big enough. According to the wiki, it's big enough to hold... Oh, here it is. Yep, it's big enough to hold a Cyclops. Now, the only problem with this moon pool is that... Oh my god, that's it, isn't it? Okay. Is this a warp gate, or is this... We can't get through it. Well, this is a moon pool. This is definitely a moon pool of some kind. I don't know what that is. It looks like a force field of some kind. Good, I can't believe I missed all of this, unless it was closed off at the time. I don't know. Oh, god, that freaks me out, all those tubes and stuff. They're really creepy. Okay, so yeah, the warpers now actually should have, like, a teleporting... and well, they already had an animation, but, like, an actual warp hole. Oh, and they also have terrifying noises. Of course they do. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where'd he go? Oh, they have sound effects too. I didn't know they had sound effects for the warping. Where'd he go? Can you fire a teleport or something? Or teleport away from me? Apparently, according to Trello, they're planning on making it... Whoa! Whoa! Oh! What? Sorry, I got a bit excited then, because I was going to try and go through that warp hole that you just created. Don't know what I thought, actually. Oh! Oh! Follow him! Follow him! Ah! Damn it. Okay, I'm going to try and get close to them. Oh! Oh, no! Well, he warped away, but I don't know where to. Whoa! Oh! Yes! Yes! No! What? Whoa! I know what they're doing! They're spawning... Trello said something about this. They're spawning, So instead of directly... competing... What? So, instead of directly competing with you, combat-wise, they spawn in dangerous animals to fight you, and then take them away again. Is that what's happening? If so, that is incredible. Okay, so, I just looked on the wiki and I found these coordinates. I'm gonna go to them, because... Oh. No! God, I just... Okay, so apparently this is actually in the Grand Reef, and there's a new base here. And they're trying to decide whether it's a precursor base or one of the old Alterra ones, so one of the Degassi ones. So I'm going to just have a quick look at it. This channel is all about investigating. It's not, but, you know, I like to think that. Where is it? What the hell is this? Okay, so I just expected, like, one of the old dilapidated bases. I didn't expect just a cube with nothing in it. What the hell is it? Why is there just a cube here? I mean, it's a placeholder for something, but what? Is it another precursor base, or is it just... I do not know. Well, he's gone somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to leave that bit here. I've saved the best bit till last, because it will crash my game if I get too far forward in it. So I'm going to be careful with it, but it is the Ent Gal, it's the good return of the Ent Gallery. And apparently, I'm going to say apparently, the Ghost Ray has been put onto the Ent Gallery. Now, if this is true, I'm going to wet myself. Oh my god. I think that's it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I think that is it. Well, there's something I haven't seen in a long time, if that isn't it. It certainly looks different to what's normally here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to see this. They don't have animations, a bit like the Sea Emperor didn't for a long time. And there's 2 of them. Oh my god, he looks amazing. So what is this? Ghost Ray Blue, and what's the other one? Ghost Ray Red. Okay, I don't actually see any physical difference between them at the moment, but if the frame rate was better, then I'd love to see them, but it's not. And unfortunately, the frame rate will always be like this in Ent Gallery, because it's the Ent Gallery. But I mean, look at the similarity at this it's literally like watching a slideshow at this point, but if you look between the Jelly Ray, which is over there on the right, and this Ghost Ray, which is over here, they're very, very similar. Which, again, makes me think that they are relatives of some kind. I just saw 2! Oh, is that a juvenile Sea Emperor? Because, oh my... Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? Is that... I think it's a sea dragon. It's kind of Yep, it's a sea dragon. Why are there 2 sea dragons? The frame rate is incredible. It's so tense. That's a mini Sea Emperor. Is it a juvenile? It's a Leviathan baby! Oh my god! So, the Leviathan baby is actually the same size as the original Sea Emperor was, pretty much, when it was first in the game. It was tiny. I mean, even still, that's massive, but that's a baby! It's a juvenile Sea Emperor, that's adorable, and it's with its mummy. Slash daddy, I don't know what gender. Pretty sure the Sea Emperor is supposed to be female. Oh, that's adorable! Oh my god, I did not know that the baby Sea Emperor was in-game. That is so cute. No. Okay, so it looks like the game is now like fully broken, so I'm just going to pause it so it doesn't kill all of your eyes, because I'm going to leave it here. Because I always know to leave the Ent Gallery to the last, because it always breaks the game. So, but either way, oh my good lord, that was awesome. We saw some new stuff on the PDA, which uncovered tons more story, and I'm really getting into the story now. It looks incredible, and I cannot wait for more. It just, like, a lot of people don't like it. I've noticed a person called Rex-FTW. He's very loud about... Oh, gee, I just dropped something, it's fine. He's very loud about not liking the current story. It's right to have an opinion, but personally, I love it. I think it's cool. It's nothing like anyone expected. It's really out in the blue, and nobody expected this at all. And I'm really happy that they did actually go with this story, because it's so cool. If it's going to plan out like I think it is, I think it could be possibly one of the best stories in any game ever. And that sounds biased, but it is biased, because I love this game. We also saw the Ghost Leviathan. Ghost Leviathan. Ghost Ray. In-game. It's not animated or anything, but it's in-game. Freaking cool. And a baby Sea Emperor, which is adorable, but also looks the same as the adult, just a little bit smaller. I'd imagine they'll probably texture him a little bit different. I don't really know. But either way, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please give it a like. I'm going to aim for 150 likes. We can do it, definitely. I mean, we might be able to get 150 in 24 hours. If we can, that'd be amazing. If not, that's also fine. Either way, guys, I'm going to leave it here. If you did enjoy this episode, please give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to the Crunchy Jade. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-ra, my friends.